So what I think about when people have holiday decorations and are lighting up their houses and decorations, what do I think about it? It's cool. It's one of those things that I'm one of those kind of people. I wish people did it all year round. I mean, really, because it just shows there's more spirit. It's something about it that, people are decorating their houses and they putting a lot of time and effort into what they do. But I just think that, what the person reflects it, or they just doing it because it's fashionable. Sometimes people just put something up because it's that time of year, but they really don't think like and being inclusive. So you're drawing attention, but are you really like that person? You imagine someone that has a lot of lights on in their houses and stuff like that, but then when you go ask them for some milk or some sugar or a loaf of something, they may look at you strange and funny. And I never understood that dynamic where, you're drawing attention, but yet you don't really want the attention. So I'm just trying to make that make some sense. But um, it's just one of those things where you see decorations, you see stuff being blown up, you see people really take the time to. Because I saw a woman, her husband was putting up all kinds of decals and all this stuff, and and they spoke, but then they looked kind of funny, and I'm like, well, how y'all gonna go through all that work and then you're gonna act all kind of funny? It's kind of like you would think. I'm not saying that you be like the local Girl Scouts and hand out stuff or things, but it was like if you drawing that kind of attention, it's like you want someone to have conversation with you. So holiday decorations and people aren't always in syncopation with what it portrays to be, because the personalities can be a conflict of interest. I'm finding that out. I sense that with some folks is that they was like, this is good for this, but then they kind of, might get shallow in you in different cases. So um, if you've experienced that, feel free to chime in. If you haven't, I can't tell you what to say with that, but I'm just curious as about, it could be in your own family. People every year put up all the day. It's like a mandatory to put decorations or something. That's what my grandmother used to do. Set a tree and put all the artifacts up. But then the kind of vibe wasn't as, dare I say, it wasn't as uh, warm and fuzzy as what it was presented. It was a situation where, um, the people were there to pay respects to everything they gave, but there was kind of like this whole hum vibe that occurred thereafter. So, it's kind of like just enough to do it, and it's almost like sometimes for show. But who are you impressing?